Hi, I'm Daphne Richards. Our question this week is one that I know people have, but I rarely have the opportunity to answer it. Just what is the County Extension Service? If you've ever consulted a gardening website or used gardening books as references, and who hasn't, you've most likely seen the phrase, contact your local extension office for more information. And many people probably just ignore that small sentence. It doesn't seem all that significant, unless you know what the Extension Service is. And if you pay close attention this year, you just might hear a little more about us in the media. 2014 is the 100-year anniversary of the Smith-Lever Act of 1914, the legislation that created the National Cooperative Extension System. While I'm definitely proud to be a part of this national system, I'm extra proud that almost a decade prior to the Smith-Lever Act, Texas had the very first county extension agent in the nation in Kaufman County. Our system's history has its roots in teaching youth about agriculture. A tradition that began with boys' corn clubs continues today as 4-H, one of the signature programs in extension across the nation. Ladies' home demonstration clubs are also a big part of our past and are now becoming relevant again with our culture's renewed interest in canning, preserving, sewing, and all manner of other home arts. Of course, as our population grew and we moved into urban centers, home gardening and beautification became important as well. And that's where I fit in. I'm a county horticulturist, and it's my job to help people in our community, including viewers like you, not only to grow pretty flowers, trees, and vegetables, but also to do so safely while protecting our environment and our precious natural resources. In Extension, we work in cooperation with our sister research agencies, part of the same land-grant university system, to provide you with the information that you need to make an informed decision. As extension professionals, we educate in many different ways, including media. Many extension agents host radio programs and write articles for local newspapers, and some, like me, are even lucky enough to be on TV. I do love that my job provides me the opportunity to be a part of the fabulous Central Texas Gardener family. Our plant this week is aloe, a tough-as-nails succulent that most people are familiar with. But some aloes are more sensitive to cold than others, so be sure to consult with your nursery professional before purchasing. The common aloe, aloe vera, from which we get aloe juice and aloe gel for sunburns, is not cold tolerant and will turn to mush in winter if planted in your landscape. As with most succulents, aloes do great in shallow containers, and they require very little water or attention, whether in the yard or in a pot on the porch. Be sure not to overwater and give your aloes plenty of sun. The bloom stalks on aloe shoot skyward, often branching into tree-like shapes, similar to those of agaves. Bloom stalks usually emerge in summer and may be red, yellow, orange, or any color in between. Aloes also produce offshoots that can be easily divided and replanted elsewhere. If planting in your garden, choose a hardy species that can tolerate our cold winters, and be sure to amend the soil with plenty of sand or fine aggregate decomposed granite. Nothing will kill a succulent faster than wet, poorly drained soil. We'd love to hear from you, so please visit klru.org/ctg to send us your questions and plants from your garden.